today I'm going to tell you how I felt. You know how that I have got into with alcohol. What an interesting topic, and yeah. Like, this tastes like alcohol. And we made our gym teacher smell it. She smelled it. She was like, yeah. And I was like, what do you want me to smell it? Or like, what? And she was like, no, I'll do it. And I was like, okay. And I was thinking, okay. And no, I barely got him. Anyways, Henry fell. Oh wait, no, it's not Henry. Hold on. This person fell and he's crying. He's like crying. He's bawling his eyes out. I feel bad. I don't know who he's with though. Let me see if I can point the camera at him. Oh, he's with that big old fat lady. Sorry, but you're fat. I don't know if you can see him, but he's right there. And he's like crying. He got up and he was crying. Oh, his mom tried to touch it. She didn't want to let him. Okay, they're leaving. Goodbye, persons. Anyways, I didn't know if you could see any of that. My finger was probably in the way. Whoops. If it was, I'll probably just delete it or something. Anyways, so, we're in my computer lab, Miss Ramsey's classroom, and I'm doing my bell work, and, Miss Woodard, our, secretary, comes in and she's like, can I see Gabby? And I was like, okay. So, because me and Miss Woodard never really liked each other. I don't like Miss Woodard, and Miss Woodard doesn't like me, so we gotta stay away from each other. And I was like, okay. And she's like, she takes me to her office and she's like, sit. And I was like, okay, I'm not a dog, but okay. I legit told her I'm not a dog, but okay. She's like, sit. And I was like, okay, I'm not a dog, but alright. And a police officer comes in holding the Gatorade bottle, and I freak out. My heart legit started beating 40 million miles per hour. Oh God, it was so scary. And that's when I start shaking. Not because I'm cold. I'm shaking purely out of fear. And because officers like, do we take her to the station or what do we do? And they're like, yeah, take her to the station. They question me. We go to the station. Well, I get in the police car. I'm already freaking out. I'm already shaking. I'm asking a whole bunch of questions. I'm like, am I going to am I going to jail? Am I in trouble? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm so freaking scared. And all that, I kept thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, Brianna, because that it calms me down. And so we were in the back of I was in the back of the police car, and he was like, "You don't need to worry," and I was like, "Okay," shaking, and he's like, we get to the station, and apparently somebody said that I said that I was my Gatorade bottle. First of all, my dad's not allowed to drink liquor because not liquor. He can drink liquor, but he's not allowed to drink beer. He can only drink liquor and mixed drinks because he got a stomach surgery. Second of all, my mom doesn't like that kind of stuff. She likes the mixed drinks. So if it wasn't full of tequila, then it wouldn't still have been green. So it has to have been a clear substance of alcohol. Anyways, so somebody said that it was my Gatorade bottle. So I got questions at the station. First, I had to call my dad to make sure he was coming. And I bawled. I started bawling my eyes out. And I was like, Dad, you need to come to the station. Are you coming to the station? And he's like, yeah, me and Mom will be there right now. And I'm like, I'm so scared. And I'm shaking and I'm crying and I'm like playing with my nails. I'm like, I'm crying. I'm stressed and I'm shaking. And the police officer leaves and he's like, don't say anything if you don't. My dad's like, don't say anything if you don't want to answer it. And I'm like, I already know how this goes down, bro. I watched Law and Order. You didn't even know me. And I start laughing. I'm trying to calm myself down. And not even a month after Brianna left either did this happen. Anyways, so they, after I'm done being questioned, they're back. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but they're back. Anyways, so where was I? Darn, where was I? Oh, after I'm done at the police station, they take me back to my mom and dad take me back to the office. They take me back to the school, and we go to Miss Conway's office, and Miss Conway starts asking me, she's like, Gabby, possession of alcohol is 9 days suspension. And I was like, okay. And my dad was like, don't you have to suspend the other girls? Because they had alcohol too. And she was like, no, just Gabby. And I was like, wow. And she I started telling her what happened. Like, Marie gave me the bottle, and she was like, this is the first time I'm ever hearing these names. And I was like, what? Like, seriously? I'm like, still shaking, still freaking scared out of my mind. And so, but the only good part of this is that I didn't. Well, there's two good parts. I didn't get suspended, and I missed math. So, and the class got yelled at that day and had to write a 5-page essay. Anyways, so I missed math, which is good. But anyways, so I'm in the office, and this lady and Miss Conway went to go check the cameras, and they're checking the cameras, but they come back and they don't say anything to us. They're like, Gabby, can you take us to the gym and tell us what happened? Tell us exactly where it happened and how it happened. And I'm like, yeah, sure, shaking, like literally my voice shaking. I'm like, yeah, sure. And so I take Miss Conway to the office with my dad, because my dad's like right there sitting by me the whole time. And so I was playing with my headphones. I keep getting distracted. So I tell them what happened, and she kind of yells at me. She was like, Gabby, you need to talk with your words. And I was like, I am. Am I speaking gibberish? Am I speaking a language you don't understand? I'm talking with my words. And she was like, you need to talk with your fingers. And I was like, how? No. That's not what I'm gonna do. So I start pointing out what happened, and so we go back to her office, and my dad's recording this whole thing. This whole time my dad's recording. And we go back to her office. Hold on, what happened next? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I figured out what we do next. So I'm coming back to her office, right? And after coming back to her office, I go back into, I don't come back straight to her office, but I go into the main office, and I sit there. And people keep walking in. There's this girl that's getting enrolled, and I'm like freaking shaking. They're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm shaking. I'm scared. And this girl's getting enrolled, and she keeps looking at me like I'm a weirdo, and she doesn't speak English. I mean, what? I don't know. Anyways. So, Miss Coleman comes back in. Kaylee gets sent home. Marie doesn't. Marie doesn't get in trouble. I don't get in trouble. Kaylee gets sent home. She was drunk. She was under the influence of alcohol. She tested positive. They didn't test me and Marie, but they tested Kaylee. No, I think they tested Marie. But they tested Kaylee and Marie, but they didn't test me. And I'm a freaking savage. But the moral of the story is exactly what this is. Oh, and don't let your friends give you Gatorade. That is green. Don't let your friends give you Gatorade, period. And Brianna, unless it's me. Because you don't know what that's in there. So yeah. Bye. Love you.